Hello, my name is Loren Lott, and I played Felicia in Far From the Altar. My thoughts on my character Felicia were, I thought that she was really flirty, which I love playing flirty characters, and I got the vibe automatically that she was going to be just a troublemaker. Felicia is, I'm a saved Christian, so whenever I book a role that's kind of more like Felicia, it's a little hard. So I kind of just had to think about a lot of characters that I've seen who've played that role. So I looked at some roles like Megan Good in a couple of movies. Can't remember which ones at the moment, but I looked at some of her characters and stuff. And I looked at Megan Fox in some movies and tried to manipulate those into the Felicia that I created, so that I could probably feel more like that character, because that character is completely not me. Because usually when you play a character, sometimes they're a little more like you, so you can kind of embody that, but she was nothing like me. It was fun playing her. My first day on set, I came in and I had never met the guy playing Elijah. I hadn't worked with, I just knew one person. Oh, I guess I did work with him. I'd worked with one person before that. So when I came in, I didn't really know anybody, so it was my first time really seeing everybody. And then right off the bat, my first scene, I have to kiss Elijah. And I was really nervous, but I tried to play it cool because I'm a professional. I'm a pro. So I just walked on because I'm a G. No, I was so nervous. But I could tell he was a little more like, I could tell he was a little antsy about it. So then I was like, okay, let me try to be the big dog in this situation and have the control of the situation. I was like, I'm supposed to be the hottie right now. Let me embody this. Dontrelle is literally the sweetest person ever, and he's really talented, so it was easy to feed off of him. He gives a lot of energy, because some actors that you work with, even though they're talented, you have to really connect with them, and they don't always give a lot of energy. And right off the bat, even though we hadn't had a chance to talk or anything, he gave me so much energy as if I had gotten a chance to know him before we had started filming. So when we finally just started doing scenes and stuff, it just worked really well, and he's absolutely adorable. So during some things like the classroom scene and stuff where I had to kind of give him side eyes and stuff, he was just so cute and so innocent and everything, and I fell in love with him completely, even though we had to kiss and stuff, and I still saw him as like a buddy, and he's so cute, and he's really nice. And I can tell he's gonna make it far because he's really respectful, and he knows a lot of people. A lot of people like him. I haven't heard one bad thing about him because he's so nice. He's so cute. If he's watching this, hi. I miss you. My favorite scene was probably the classroom scene, because he was so sweet. Like, he would look back at me and I was like checking him out or whatever, and he would look back and he was like like just really geeky, and I thought that was so sweet, and I loved interacting with that and playing off of that, because I was supposed to be like all like, hey, I know what I'm doing, and he's supposed to be like, oh my gosh, she's looking at me. And I loved that whole aspect of playing that with him. He did such a great job, and I felt like he left room for me to do a good job. What I think people will get from this film is to believe in God, and when you are at your lowest and when you're at your highest, always call to him, because he'll be there and he'll never forsake you, and just never lose your faith and always fall back on your faith, because your faith should always be there, and even if you leave God, God never leaves you. So I would say that's what I think that people will take from this film. My name is Loren Lott, and I played Felicia in Far From the Altar, and thank you so much for watching, and please check out the film on July 22nd.